Good morning.
He stole my line. I was going to say good morning. Hello out there. Good morning. We're going live today because tomorrow we're not going to be around. We're going to be traveling tomorrow, but we still want to get our show in. So that's why we're doing it this morning. So hopefully some of you are able to tune in at our special time today and catch us live.
That's right. So today we're going to be talking about
how to. You're not quite ready. I think I should have woke him up a little bit sooner.
I was waiting for you to cue in.
Today we're going to talk about how to avoid summer weight gain because it always happens to us, or happens to lots of us, right, over the summer, because there's camping, and then with camping there is drinks, and then what else, Drew? Camping, marshmallows, hot dogs, burgers.
Yeah, even it's not just camping. It's like, it's hanging out with friends, for example. Like it's the summer's here, and that we have some beautiful weather, and we're hanging out outside. So there's drinks and there's late nights. So there's a lot of different contributing factors to summer weight gain, and we see it all the time.
Well, I think we said in our last video that people usually think that January is our biggest time for health and fitness business, but it's actually September, and that surprises a lot of people. But it's because of the summer. You know, we're out of routine normally. Kids are home. We have time off work generally, and then once we get out of routine, that's when all of those unhealthy habits kind of sneak in.
That's right. So we have a few people that joined us in this morning. So on Instagram we have Brandy.
Hey, Brandy!
And then we have Eat Oil Joy. I'm not sure who that is, but thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know who you are so we can say hi. Then we also have Chantel that said good morning. Good morning, Chantel.
Chantel, I'm glad you could join us on Thursday instead of Friday. Chantel's always in here joining us every Friday, so we appreciate that, Chantel.
And then we have Vanda. What's up, Vanda? Vanda, aggressive Diane Turney. I asked on Facebook the other day what on the chocolate bar?
Yes.
What chocolate bar, because they have Snickers. Snickers have different names now. I don't know.
Like they put like Cranky or Princess or all these different names on the chocolate bar.
So I said, what would your name be? And Vanda said, what would your name be if it was on the chocolate bar? And Vanda said aggressive. And Vanda's probably the least aggressive person ever. So it's pretty funny. She's got a pretty good sense of humor.
But just drag her other comment down. Yeah. Vanda says, I set my alarm because I'm a true form geek.
Yes, Vanda.
We love that, Vanda.
We love you, Vanda. Shauna said, good morning, you two. Good morning,
Shauna.
You, Shauna. Jordan, what's up? We got Jordan over here
Jordan.
on Instagram. And then we have Amber. Did I say Amber already?
No, I think so.
Morning, Amber.
If you already did, Amber gets a double hello.
So you know what we're going to do is we have a special on with Complete Truth Protein. But if you stick around, we'll tell you about that here shortly, but if you stick around, we'll give you, whoever's in at the end when we say goodbye, we're going to put your name in for a draw for a bag of bath salt. So if you guys are in at the end, we're going to say, who's still here? You'll leave a comment, say, hey, I'm here. and then we're going to put your name in a draw for a bag of bath salts. Mm-hmm. Okay? So you can stick around, hang out with us this morning, and we'll put your name in for a draw.
Yeah, and in case you're unsure of Himalayan bath salts, they're super detoxifying. You add them to the bath, so we suggest diluting them first. So take like a mason jar like Drew's here, filled with water, put a couple tablespoons and let it dissolve, and then put that salt water into your bath, as opposed to sprinkling the salts at the bottom of your tub, because they don't dissolve as quickly. So if you hop in the tub, you'll have salts down there, and it's not too comfortable. Plus, you don't get the benefits of the salt if it's not dissolved, right? So
it's like laying on rocks.
Yeah.
We have Sky Eyes. That's Tina. Hi, Tina. And then
hey, Tina.
Hamburg Nights over here on Instagram. Hamburg Nights is who I played for when I was in Germany. So not sure who's running the page, but very cool to see you guys are still we're still connected on Instagram here, guys. So Vanda said, "Ooh, very exciting." Over here on Facebook.
Vanda loves a challenge.
Oh boy. It should be Vanda Challenge Turning.
Oh, that could have been her name on the chocolate bar.
That's what I mean. Exactly.
Mm.
We have Jelly Lynn, 15. What's up? We got a little wave there. What's up, Jelly? It's hard to. Instagram's a little bit different platform because most people have almost code names or they have fun names.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly who they are, especially when the comments come up super tiny. Tina said hello. It's hard to know who exactly it is.
Brenda says, I'm staying till the end. She's serious about the salts.
Jelly Lynn said it's Jaleesa. Hi, Jaleesa. How are you? And then Vanda said, Vanda said I'm staying till the end. Okay, so those of you that are tuning in, we have people coming in and out, and we so much appreciate you checking our show out, especially on improv. It's planned, but
Improv day.
A special kind of day because we're traveling on Friday, and we weren't able to do the show on Friday, so we wanted to make sure we got it in, and we're going to do it here on Thursday morning instead.
Yeah.
So we're talking about summer weight gain, and it's a very challenging time because, as we said, Dorothy was saying earlier there, that many times we deal with people in August, late August, or September that have gained all this weight over the summer. And it's very natural and normal, I would say.
Yeah.
Because it's every September that the gyms are packed. The gyms are more full in September than January. And then we get more calls in September than in January. So
September's jam-packed for us. It's our busiest time of year, and because summer. And September is that turning point kind of where the routine starts to shift. So kids are back into school, for example, going back to work, starting to set the alarm again, right? Because you have to get up. Whereas summer's kind of a little bit more relaxed, a little more loose schedule, I'd say. So I think September is that time where everything starts getting back into routine, and then you're like, oh no, I have to put pants on, and they don't fit!
Which can be very challenging in different ways.
Because that's another point about September is that it is a change of season as well. In the summertime, we're wearing usually looser clothes, shorts, t-shirts, and then we have to go back to work, get in our uniform or our dress clothes. It's like, uh-oh, right?
Yeah.
So I think that all contributes to why September is one of the busiest times as well. Or one of the most challenging times for health and fitness.
Yeah. Jaleesa said, best kind of day, improv day. And then Cindy just jumped in there. Good morning, Cindy. Thanks for checking us out. Cindy, I'm surprised you're more on Instagram than Facebook. Why is that? Let us know. And then you guys, those of you that are watching, let us know in the comments your biggest challenge with kind of staying on track during the summer so we can address those and answer them. Mm-hmm. So what are your biggest challenges with staying on track or avoiding summer weight gain?
Or perhaps you have a tip, right? For example, I know Shauna's in here. Well, she was in here on Facebook. And Shauna just does a lot of camping in the summer. And she packed her trailer full with healthy foods. And she even baked muffins in her trailer. So she really stayed on track throughout her first camping trip here, I think, a couple weeks ago. So maybe if you have some tips, some tricks that have worked for you, maybe you can share those as well.
Yeah. Shauna said, I can see that too with September as people are getting into routine again. And that's the biggest thing, I think, is that it's the routines.
Yeah.
Because kids are not in school anymore, and you're doing more activity things with the kids. So
traveling usually.
Yeah, and our routines are kind of upside down, so we're not really sure. Many times we work throughout the summer or throughout the winter to develop those healthy habits, those healthy routines, and then they kind of are all over the place a bit when summer comes and the kids are home and our schedules are much different. So we feel that it's important to create those healthy routines.
Mm-hmm. And then, when we know summer's quickly approaching, it's all about getting into my bathing suit body. Because you have to wear bathing suits in, so a bikini body or whatever. And so you work hard. Then summer hits, you're like, oh, got my bikini body. But then what happens? Then once you achieve that goal, then you let go of all of those habits that got you to that goal. And then September arrives, and it's like, oh, bikini body gone.
And you know what the thing
Restarting.
and you know what the thing is that it's this kind of the same thing as I lost it.
It just disappeared, vanished.
I just read a comment and lost it. I think, what were you saying? Oh, so you achieve your goal.
You achieve your goal, and so you got that bod that you want for the summer for your bathing suit, and then you don't continue those routines.
Right.
Generally, right? Because you achieve your goal, and then throughout the summer, you're enjoying yourself, and then September comes, and you're like, oh, darn it.
Right. I know what I was going to say. It's the same thing as when you want to get in that bikini body for like a trip, for example, or like a cruise. And we hear that often for a cruise. Like, I gained 10 pounds on a cruise in like a week. So it's the same thing as you work hard to get ready for a short-term kind of thing. Like maybe it's a wedding or maybe it's a cruise or a beach vacation. And then you go there, you get there, you fit in your bikini, and then it's like then it's like everything like,
bring on the drinks!
yeah. And you're sitting at the buffet for breakfast and then the buffet for lunch and dinner, and you wonder where that weight comes from. So I suppose that's what I wanted to relate that to, because it's summertime, we worked hard, and we're like, and then all this weight gain comes throughout the summer. Mm-hmm. Let me get to some of these questions, because there are quite a few coming in. Amber said, it helps being allergic to cane sugar. It's never a temptation to eat marshmallows. And I think that when you look at sugar, cane sugar is probably a lower quality sugar. It's better than, but I think it will be lower on the better quality.
Right.
It is better quality from refined sugar, for example, but I think it's on the low end of better quality.
Better quality. Right. You know what, Amber, is I react to sugar myself, but with my skin. So if ever I have sugar or dairy, like I just am like breakout central, and that helps as well, because it's like, if there is something tempting that has sugar in it, then you're like, do I really want to deal with a breakout for a week after that one piece of whatever, that one piece of chocolate or that one piece of candy? So it kind of helps that way as well.
It's not really worth it, is it?
No.
What did Shauna say? This was probably in regards to your Shauna packing.
Yes.
Packing.
She says, yep, loaded the trailer with what I would have in the house, staying on track. I think that is really key as well, is to wherever you're going, if you're going camping or you're going away, is to have those foods prepared that you would normally eat. So if you're going away for a day trip, well, pack your own food and eat what you would normally eat. You know, it's not that difficult to bring a cooler along, or if you're going on a day trip, for example. Or it's not that hard once you get to your destination to find a grocery store. So I think it's very important to stay on track and eat the same foods that you always eat.
Yeah.
But you got to.
I don't want to miss out on our Instagram people tuning in, but I have to bring this closer to read these comments.
Uh-oh.
So let me see what we have going on here. Cindy said, I guess it's because I get notifications that your Instagram is live. So that's why. So you should, I wonder if you can set in messages so Facebook can get messages.
Does anyone get Facebook messages that we're live? Let us know.
Jaleesa said lots of people have barbecues and fun things that require a lot of energy. Just even when you're having a lot of burgers and hot dogs, things that just figure out a lot more tasty alternatives, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's important to try to find those healthy alternatives, Jaleesa. We're with you there.
It's tough. Like, we've been invited to barbecues over the summer, or events and things like that, and it's tough to say no, right? If there is burgers and hot dogs and all of those kinds of things that you don't eat, it is challenging to be like, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. And I remember this one particular barbecue we were at, and we're like, no, thank you to the hot dogs, and no, thank you to whatever it was. And then the cake comes out, and I'm like, oh, no. I say no, thank you again. Yeah. So it is challenging, but the more that people, I guess, understand or get to know you and your lifestyle, your eating habits, the more they just know, right? They just understand.
Well, for us, when we go to a place, it's not, before it was like, oh my gosh, they're not drinking like everyone else, or they're not going to have a hot dog. But now it's like, it's kind of a joke. Like, I think there's a vegetable platter around here somewhere. So they don't even say, do you want that anymore? They just say, kind of make a joke, which is fine. And then normal for us, so.
Yeah.
It's all good. And then Jaleesa said also, she said in salads, make, really great salads. Like summer salads. We have tons of summer salad recipes coming up here that we've posted on the page.
It's an excellent time to bring out our summer salads. We have a really good triple berry salad. That's always a fan favorite. It has blueberries and blackberries and strawberries. It's very delicious. But yeah, we have all kinds of summer salad recipes. We should start bringing those out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're looking for something, if you're looking for a recipe, just head on over to trueformlife.com and then you can search for what you want in the search bar, or there's a tab, a recipes tab, so you can scroll through the recipes under the recipe tab as well.
Yeah. All right, so we have lots of action going on here. I'm trying to keep up, but keep the questions and comments coming. We love them. That's why we do these live. Most of you know on Facebook we post a few videos a week, but those are pre-recorded. These are live so we can interact with you. So keep your questions coming. We'll do our best to keep up. Louise popped in here and she said, hello, Louise.
Good morning, Louise.
She said, hello, Louise.
Oh, she said hello to herself.
No, I said that. Anyway,
those
of you that are tuning in here, we're going to give if you stick around till the end, whoever's here at the end, we'll put your name in for a draw for a bag of bath salts. Mm-hmm. So stick around till the end. Keep your questions coming, and we'll do a fun little draw at the end. And then, so we had, did I do this one already?
Yep.
I did. Okay, just wait. So those of you on Instagram, I'm dragging questions on the questions on Facebook, facebook.com/trueformlife. Jordan said it's always good to bring your own food.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Jordan. It's, I think it's a must. And when you're...
I just thought of that time we went away for just a day with friends, and we were going to be gone the whole day. So Drew and I, we packed our coolers and packed our backpacks, and they come to pick us up, and they're like, "You're bringing all of that stuff?"
That was food.
They just like grabbed their rollerblades. Good, let's go. And we have like a cooler with food and like all of this like water, and we brought everything, and they're like, I don't think that's going to fit in our car.
Van just said lots of summer barbecue parties to navigate and stay on track. Many times involving adult bevies. I don't usually drink my calories unless it's a smoothie. That should be a t-shirt, Vanda.
Yes.
Vanda Aggressive Tourney, coming up with t-shirt slogans.
It's your new business, Vanda. T-shirt business.
Yeah, it's challenging. There are a lot of barbecues. There's a lot of parties and gatherings. So it's a challenging time, and I suppose that's why we're talking about this. But we can put in that effort, and it's important to continually work towards living a healthy lifestyle, regardless of what time of season it is. And that's a great point as well, Vanda, about drinking calories, because I don't think we pay attention to that. So if you're continually putting less than quality nutrients, calories throughout the summer, like drinking them, that's going to add up sooner or later.
Yes. What else we got? Amber?
Right here?
Yeah.
Most refined. Want to read that?
Most refined sugar is cane sugar. No added sugar. It isn't worth it.
Yeah, no question. It's not worth it. Without question. Chantel said I set my Facebook notifications to when True Form is live.
Ah, that's awesome, Chantel.
Yes.
So you can go into your settings, I presume, and click notify me when True Form is live.
Notifications? Yeah.
Notifications? Is that where you go?
I'm not sure, Chantel. Maybe you can explain that a bit more in the comments. Let us know how we can set our other watchers or fans can set their notifications so when we're live that pops up.
Because we do some impromptu videos sometimes. I mean, we always have our scheduled live one, but there's sometimes where we're like, let's go live.
Let's get crazy. Amber said maybe bring your own healthier burgers to a barbecue. Then you know what's in it.
Always a good plan to bring your own food and contribute. You know, you could bring a salad, bring your own burgers, bring your own salad, burgers.
Well, I suppose it could be a variation of salad. So we just had a really nice. It was super hot out, and we didn't have greens for a salad, for a conventional salad. So I said, let's make a quinoa salad. So it was a cold quinoa salad on a hot day. So different types of salad are definitely an option. And then different things to barbecue. Like there's different types of burgers you could throw on.
Lots of times Drew and I barbecue portobello mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
We actually had so many last summer or the summer before. We kind of got tired of them.
Yeah. So it was nice to have a little break over the winter from portobellos because we barbecued them all summer last year.
So Brandy said, one goal that I have is that for every adult beverage consumed,
I have some water.
An additional glass of water.
That's a great plan.
Yeah, so it's important to continue to hydrate yourself. And it's the same thing with when you have something like a diuretic like coffee. Or if you have, I don't know, if you have like I want to say like an energy drink, but that's probably not a great comparison. But
side note. I saw this thing about energy drinks, and it had this it was in a shop, like in a tabletop in a workbench. There's the word. It was up this workbench that was full of grease and just yucky, gross. And the guy tried to take like a really strong like chemical cleaner to clean off the surface, and it didn't even like take any of that greasy stuff off. But he took like an energy drink, and he poured it on this gooey, sticky, like greasy, gross workbench, and it started to fizz and bubble a little bit, and then just wiped off. And I was like, oh my gosh, what would it do to your insides?
Right. It's like, I'd imagine it'd be like similar to Coke.
Right.
It's probably one of the worst things you could put in your body, like energy drinks. And some people live off them, which is a bit bizarre. And then they wonder why they have digestive issues. Or they spent like 5 years in college slamming these energy drinks to stay awake. And then 5-10 years later, they have digestive issues. And they're like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because it's like anything when we have an issue come up, like digestion, for example. It's not just that moment or that week or that month or that year. You have to look into the past, and look to what has led to that point. Same as we talk about hydration. If you're dehydrated today, well, that's because yesterday you didn't drink a lot of water. It's not because of today. So we have to look a little further back.
Right. Brandy said I saw that video too, Dorothy.
Yeah. I think it was floating around Facebook or something on social media, and I was like this.
So Brandy said if that's not a reason not to drink those energy drinks, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Well, I also saw one once, like this was years ago, where Coke unclogged a sink. Like the sink was all clogged up, and they put like Drano in it, whatever, all this chemical stuff. It didn't unclog. Then they put a can of Coke down there. Unclogged the sink. I'm like, oh my god!
I think you can use Coke for just about any cleaning substance. I think Vanda and Vince are having a conversation here, I think.
It's probably entertaining. Those two.
That's right. Shauna had a comment here. Hi, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma.
Oh, that's Jenna, sorry.
Oh, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. Diamond. The words are so small on that screen. We're on here, Facebook Live.
Would you like
over
my
here.
glasses?
No thanks.
So you can read.
Get out of here.
Crystal clear to me.
Brandy said RCMP used Coke to clean up scenes. Really?
Really?
I would
Whoa.
I would like to see that. I would. Matthew White said you get one body.
Oh, yes.
Very good point.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shauna, you want to read that from Shauna?
Shauna says, also in the trailer, I'm prepared with a workout mat and a printed out workout plan that I can follow or change up to accommodate weather or the elements. True form is a perfect fit. Aww. We love you, Shauna.
And Shauna's in our monthly membership. You see her posting videos. So we post her workout videos every Saturday morning. So
her workout videos are so awesome.
They're quite amazing. So I was like, can I share these? Because everyone should see them.
Yes.
So if you want to see
motivating.
what type of workouts that we put together for our monthly membership, we put together 20-minute workouts or less. No, only body weight, no equipment required,
yeah.
Only body weight. So that's why you can go camping, for example, or Shauna could work out in her trailer. And, yeah.
And I believe, Shauna, you can correct me if I get this wrong, but I believe you did like a picnic table workout as well. Wasn't that in there? Or she get some dips on the picnic table. I don't know. All I was trying to say was Shauna is very good at accommodating the workout to her space. So I know one morning was like super chilly out, so instead of doing her workout outside, she had done it inside her trailer, which just goes to show, like, no excuses. Even if you have like this tiny space in your trailer, you can still get in a good workout.
Yeah, absolutely. No excuses, make it happen.
That's right.
That's what we're all about. Vince said, stay busy gardening, bike riding, walking the dogs. People know me and know I don't drink. The odd burger on the barbecue. And that's a great thing. Like, stay busy, Vince. You know, Vince is always busy.
Always doing something.
I don't think he ever sits down. Are you sitting down now, Vince? I think Vanda said she's walking and watching this.
Oh! That's pretty cool.
Vanda walks like, when we do step challenges in our monthly membership group, Vanda gets like 20,000 steps.
I do.
So she is a maniac. And what else? What did Vince say?
I'm a man of perpetual movement.
And I think Vanda said, I'm a woman of perpetual movement.
Can't keep up to these two.
Here, look at this one.
Hey Vince, I'm a woman of perpetual movement.
You guys are out of control. Instagrammers were dragging their comments onto the screen on Facebook, facebook.com/trueformlife. That's what we're kind of messing around with here. Just having fun with you guys. Like I said, we do our regular pre-recorded videos that we post throughout the week. And Friday, except for this Thursday, it's kind of fun time to get a chance to interact with you guys and talk live. So that's what we're kind of doing here and hanging out. What else you got? Louise came in here. Do you want to read that one, Dorothy?
When people know I have celiac disease, they will meaningfully make it a gluten-free dessert. They are often disappointed when I refuse it. I generally bring my own food wherever I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good point, too. And like Vince was saying, like, people just know I don't drink. And after a while, people will adjust, right? Just like we were saying earlier, is people won't even offer us a hot dog or a burger anymore. Like Drew was joking. Like, they'll say, oh, I think there's a veggies in the corner of the table over there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a joke. So it just takes some time to get used to it.
Yeah, and that's the reason why we always say one of the biggest mistakes you could probably do when you're living a healthy lifestyle is make it a secret. So don't tell your coworkers, don't tell your family, don't tell your friends, because then there's always temptation. They're always there, and especially like with family, for example, they might feel like they're left out, or they might feel offended because you're like, oh, like, why aren't you eating my food? Or why didn't you tell me about this? And if they're not there to support you, then you should really ask yourself, should they be there in your life? And I think we need to surround ourselves with people that lift us up instead of pull us down. So that's why it's so important to make it public and let people know what's going on in your life so they can support you. And again, if they're not going to support you, you want them in your life.
Right.
So great comment there, Louise. And then, I don't know, I can't even queue up. Dallas, what's up? Dallas said, good morning, sunshines.
Oh, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Dallas. We had Matt in here, Matthew White. Actually, Matt, I'd like to meet up with you, Matt. We're going to be on the East Coast there this week.
The next couple of weeks, so. Well, yeah. We're going to be there this week.
Matt said you get one body, no question. Matt has a very cool company. If you have, I think it's called Beard Oil.
Yeah.
Sussex Beard Oil. If you have a big beard, you may want to talk to Matt. He's the man. Vince said,
Vince says, nice, Vanda. I've got a walk-in, a bike ride, and a workout. People call me crazy.
You are crazy, Vince. No question.
All before 8 a.m. A walk, a bike ride, and a workout. Whoa!
Vince says, oh yes, we'd be crazy.
Yeah.
No question. And then we got...
I'm standing in my kitchen drinking a smoothie while I watch. Nice, Amber.
What kind of smoothie, Amber? Share a picture in the comments. CTP smoothie?
Yeah. You know, I wanted to touch on, Drew, is how Vince was saying that, you know, he got his walk in, his workout in, and bike ride in all in the morning. And I think being a morning person, like, oh, I'm not a morning person, right? I think it's just the habit or the routines that we're used to. And because we always suggest getting your workout in the morning, because that's when we have seen the best results in our members and in our clients, because the longer you drag out your workout in the day, the more excuses you get. But one of the biggest, I guess, I don't want to say maybe excuses or reasons maybe why we get that, oh, I can't work out in the morning, is I'm not a morning person. But I believe that you can be, right? You just have to change your mindset, and you have to be willing to accept the new routine. And also look at the things that we do in the morning that maybe cause us to not be a morning person, right?
Or what other things that you do in the evening?
Right, because we talked about going back, right? So sleeping habits, for example, could contribute to a rough morning, right? What we eat before bed could contribute to not being happy in the morning, right?
Right.
So all of these things can contribute to, oh, I'm not a morning person. But I believe that you could be if you really wanted to be or had, that desire to be, then you can just make small changes, adjust your routine, and be a morning person, right?
And I think if you go back to everyone that is morning people, at some point in their life, they weren't morning people.
Right.
I think pretty well every one of them will say, I never was a morning person until. And I think that, again, if you open up your vision or horizon, you can say, I can be a morning person, or these are the things I want to do to be a morning person, and then you can kind of change your lifestyle around that and start getting your workouts in. Because, again, as you were saying, there's less excuses throughout the day. You're not drained or exhausted in the evening to get your workout in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we have, Jaleesa said, I'm lucky if I can get my yoga in. Yeah, it gets you. However you're active, everyone does something a bit different. I'm really enjoying gymnastics right now. Dorothy's really enjoying yoga right now.
And running.
And yeah, she's running quite often. So everyone has something different that they're enjoying, whatever that is that you enjoy, then do it. Stay active. It said I rest when I sleep. And then Shauna said, Vanda is a stepping machine. And Vince is always doing something.
Yes.
No question. Your comments are awesome. Keep the comments coming. Bring it. See if I can keep up.
Yeah. It'll be like a test to see if Drew can keep up to the comments.
Cindy said, bye. Got to go to work. Bye, Cindy.
Bye, Cindy. Have a good day.
Thanks for tuning in. Those of you that don't have to leave, we're going to do a Himalayan bath salt giveaway. So if you're sticking around at the end, we will get you to leave a comment. We'll write your name down, and we'll do a fun little drop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Vanda that said, hey, Shauna, you're pretty amazing. Always inspire me. Look at you. These guys, those of you that aren't in our monthly membership, these like Vanda, Vince, Shauna, Dallas, Louise. This is our community, and it's amazing. These are the people that we get to wake up to every day. It's inspirational. It's encouraging. It's motivating. They're posting pictures. They're posting quotes. And these are the people we get to wake up with every single day. And we feel so blessed and grateful for that opportunity. So if you're looking for a supportive group and people like this, you should definitely consider
our monthly membership. Amber's in the monthly membership as well. Mm-hmm. But it's just so positive, It's just like every morning there's encouragement there with a quote, or there's people posting pictures, and it's all positive stuff. So if you're lacking that in your life and having, maybe some difficulty finding a supportive environment where you can be successful, we've got what you need. Our monthly members are awesome.
No question. Amber said it was CTP just finished. It was nut butter smoothie with banana, spinach, blueberries, raspberries, almond butter, CTP, avocado, and a date. Woo! I'm tired, exhausted just reading that. That is amazing. What kind of nut butter? Are you allergic to peanut butter, maybe?
She said almond butter.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, that sounds like an awesome smoothie. Yesterday, we were kind of in a crunch for time and needed to get a meal in. So I made a smoothie, and I wanted to add some extra calories because, it had been quite a few hours since we ate, and we weren't going to have a real meal till a little while. So I actually added some peanut butter to our berry smoothie. And Drew was like, oh, I don't know, berries and peanut butter. But it was actually quite good, right?
Oh, yeah, it was delicious. Yeah.
So if you need to amp up the calories or the nutrients in your smoothie to make it kind of last or fuel you a little longer, nut butter is an awesome way to do that. Just make sure that if it's it has one ingredient. So if it's peanut butter, make sure it says peanuts in the ingredient. If it's almond butter, make sure it just says almonds in the ingredient list.
Vince said, "Come over to the dark side. Be a morning.
Be a morning person."
Maybe that'd be come over to the bright side.
Oh.
Put it on a shirt, Vanda.
Vanda making sure about that.
Vanda said one less for the draw.
Oh.
I think that was when Cindy was leaving. Oh,
You're hilarious, Vanda.
What else? And then Amber just said, "I don't like peanut butter or peanuts." Really? Wow. So many people love peanut butter.
I could eat peanut butter with a spoon. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Dorothy gets a little carried away with peanut butter. But that's a good point. Sometimes, a lot of times people are like, when you get the natural ones, like just to get the natural one where it just says peanut butter, or sorry, peanuts. That's it. That's all the ingredients list should say. And like one of the biggest kind of complaints we get is people are like, it separates. I hate,
too hard to stir.
Yeah, like I hate mixing it. Like, all right, take it easy.
But just think about like what always deters me from that. It's like I will gladly mix my peanut butter or stir it. Is to think about what they do to the peanut butter to make it not separate. Like, what the heck do they do to it? We know that they put stuff in there. Is it hydrogenated oil or something crazy they put in there? So it, like chemical-wise, so it won't separate. So that's enough for me to be like, I will stir my peanut butter, thanks, because I don't want to put that stuff in my body.
Peanut butter, and ice cream. You're supposed to say ice cream, Vanda?
That's one of our favorites, peanut butter ice cream. So we take frozen bananas and we put them in the blender with just a little bit of almond milk. And then we put peanut butter and maple syrup and a little bit of vanilla. Blend it up till it's like ice cream. Creamy like ice cream. Oh my gosh. So delicious.
Yeah, and that question came up on Instagram, actually. One of the questions that came through about when I asked what's your biggest challenge during the summertime for summer weight gain, for example, and it was ice cream. And I think that it's hot and we want something cold, and sometimes we have cravings like they're like Dairy Queen. But I think about Dairy Queen, I'm like, I don't want a stomach ache.
Yeah, I just always think about how I feel after, and I'm like, I don't want to feel that way. Like, it literally drains the energy right out of you, and then a stomach ache. So it's like, no thanks.
Yeah, so if you make your own, for example, like again, that question came up. So if you make your own, it's super easy. We have this, what's that blender thing that we
I can't remember, but we got it from a friend as a gift. It's like a Yonana or something to that. Something like that. And it's specifically like an ice cream maker for frozen fruit. So you just put your frozen fruit in there and it comes out like ice cream. Like,
it's amazing.
You know those ice cream like, ooh, on the cone, ooh, swirly swirl. It comes out like that and into the bowl, and it's just fruit. Like, you put bananas in there, you can put, I don't know, you've done strawberries.
Don't you put peanut butter in there? Should put peanut butter in anything?
That's my favorite, peanut butter banana.
But it's amazing, and it's just like ice cream, and all it is frozen fruit. It's unreal. I don't know how they do it. Mm-hmm. And Vince said, I love peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Me too, Vince.
Oh, what did she say? No nice cream because no dairy. Oh, so is that the name? Is that the name brand? It's called Nice Cream, Vanda? Let us know. Fill us in. What do we have? Everything Olds is over here on Instagram. Those of you guys that we have people popping in and out. Ville Target, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We are talking about summertime weight gain. We know this is a challenging time. We are dragging questions and comments over here on Facebook, facebook.com/trueformlife. And Facebookers, we're also on Instagram. Our business account is Drew Tadia.
And if you stick around to the end, if you're just tuning in, and if you stick around to the end, we are doing a draw at the end for everybody who's still with us, and the winner will receive some Himalayan bath salts, Vega salts.
You want to read this one?
Somebody in the group suggested flipping natural peanut butter upside down, and that makes it easier to mix. Definitely worked way better when I first opened it. Yes, it does. I actually flip ours on the side. So you can flip it upside down. That works great. But I flip it on the side and rotate it like every couple days. And that seems to help it mix as well.
Like a chicken.
Yeah.
Like a rotisserie chicken.
Don't eat those.
Stay away from those two.
We were actually talking to somebody about those chickens, and he's like, it freaks me out how they're always the same size and the same shape. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. They're like what day it is, what week it is, every day. How do they get them the same size and same shape every time?
Yeah. That was an entertaining conversation.
Yeah.
What did Shauna say there?
Schedule you time to get your workouts in. Sometimes it's easier to tell others you have an appointment. Your appointment is with yourself. My mornings are appointed to me and keeping me on track. That is so true. So excellent. And I wish that everybody could do this for themselves. If there's one thing that you can do for yourself is that appointment, to make that appointment. And we often see that is one of the biggest things between those who succeed and those who kind of fall off the wagon is that making that time for yourself. And workouts, prep, whatever it is, there's just really no way around it. You have to make that appointment with yourself to get it done.
Yeah, and it's so important because we have those times, like if you're camping at a campsite, like Shauna, for example, she got her workout in while camping. But if you're camping and everyone's meeting at a different campsite with friends for drinks or barbecue or marshmallows, schedule, like, actually I have an appointment with myself, at 4 o'clock, I'll be there at 6.
Yeah.
Or I'll be there at 5, whatever it is. And I suppose if you're at home as well, it's no different. And it's so important throughout the year to schedule those appointments and your workouts for you. Because, what's funny is we always keep our schedule for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So hair, nails, golf appointment, dinner, like we always keep those appointments for someone else or other people, but when it's for us alone, we don't keep those appointments. We just like, I'll get to that later. So by putting yourself last, you're kind of missing out.
Mm-hmm. That's so true.
What do we have? Everything Old says, oh yes, no time for self. We had a intervention at the office yesterday. I wonder who we're talking to here at Everything Old. Let us know who's running that page. It'd be nice to know who you are. Thanks for your support as well through our social media pages. We always enjoy working together, but very cool that you guys had intervention and are starting to put yourself first.
Yes, that's awesome.
We have some more comments that I'm going to get to here. Oh, Vince said frozen yogurt is delicious. A great option. Just make sure you're reading the ingredients, but usually a much better option for sure. And then Louise, what did Louise say?
Screaming Brothers frozen dessert, yum. Oh, and they're a local company as well.
They might be from Lethbridge.
Louise, are they from Lethbridge? I was just going to ask. But we actually met them at a trade show a few years ago. An awesome family. So it was actually the kids that started the company. And it's been a long time, so I can't really remember. But if you go to their social media page or their website, Screaming Brothers, you'll find out they have a really cool story. And I just love that it's local.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's delicious.
And it's dairy-free, gluten-free. Like, it's good stuff.
Candace said, dairy-free ice cream is known as nice cream. Not milk. I had no idea.
No.
Did you?
No idea.
Now we know.
Thank you, Vanda.
Nice cream. Wasn't a typo. So I guess just to wrap things up, I suppose the things that we can do is to make sure we're taking those small sustainable steps. It's pretty challenging to be like, I'm going to change everything overnight and never have ice cream.
Ever again.
Instead of ice cream. Or I'm not going to have barbecues with family anymore or eat hot dogs. I'm not quite sure if that's realistic. And for us as well, many times, like I have friends that I keep in touch with from college, from 10 years ago. And they're like, how did you get here now? And I always tell them that it's a slow process. Like we're always changing, we're always adapting and making new, like we're always learning. It's a bit different for us. This is our profession. This is what we do. So we're always learning and answering questions. If we don't know a question, we do the research, but it's a continual process and we're always trying to get better ourselves to improve our health. and then to teach others as well. But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's going to take some steps for you to get there.
Right. I think that's important, Drew, to highlight that you don't have to change everything this instant or this moment. It's actually better to change things up slowly, because if you make small, sustainable changes over time, you'll stick with it. If you just wake up one morning and cold turkey, I'm gonna do everything all at once, like that all or nothing attitude just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't last. It's not sustainable. So just choose one thing at a time, and once it's mastered, then you can add something else. You got a comment there, Drew?
Oh, just everything old. She said this is Patty right now, but there's a few of us that are helping share the love. Well, thank you so much, Patty, and the rest of your team. You guys do an awesome job. So we love working with those in our community, which is why we're doing these live at other businesses. So if you are local, I guess, we're expanding a bit. We'll be doing them more further than old, but we'd like to start here. We did one at Jamie D's Fitness Studio there last week.
Last Friday, we were at Jamie D's Fitness Studio.
And then we have plans to do more. So if you know of businesses, and that's really just us, we'd like to be inside another business and show them what we have, show you guys what they have or what's in and around our community. So that's why we'd like to use other people's facilities to show you what's in and around the community.
Right. So we just talked about making those slow, sustainable changes so that they last. But another thing we kind of talked about throughout the show today was bringing something of your own. So bring your own food. So no matter where you go, bring, a cooler with your own food in it. Or if you're attending a barbecue, instead of like sitting in the corner and eating your own food, you could just bring one dish, right? Like one salad or one dish, so that you know when you get there that there's something there for you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're going to wrap things up here, and some of you are sticking around for a little prize giveaway.
Yes.
Tell them about Complete Truth briefly and what our special is before the draw.
So we do have a special going on right now, and that is for a 2-pound bag. So any orders that come in, if you order a 2-pound bag of Complete Truth protein, then for free we're throwing in a bag of Himalayan bath salts.
That's right, and bath salts are great for detoxing. So we have this special because the long weekend just passed, and a lot of times during the long weekend there's a lot of alcoholic beverages, chips, pop, marshmallows going on. And we are full of toxins, so we want to help you detox. Complete Truth Protein is a great way to help you detox your body because of the digestion, the improved digestion that it offers. So many times our digestive tract is kind of thrown off track while eating those hard to digest foods. So Complete Truth Protein can definitely help improve your digestion. It's local. It's a local product that we've designed ourselves. It's only made of 4 ingredients. This one here is quinoa, hemp seed, maca, and stevia. And then this one here is more for baking. The original brand, that just has quinoa and hemp seeds in it. So it's great for baking. Did you want to say something?
I just wanted to say that you can actually, if you're local and Olds here, you will be able to catch us at the farmers market this summer.
Oh yeah, we're going to be going. Good call. We're going to go in the farmers market, so we'll have show specials there as well. So you can check us out there. So this one here is more for smoothies. So it will give you a nice energy boost throughout the day. So for breakfast, maybe even a mid-afternoon kind of snack to keep your metabolism going. And and then a detoxing bath as well. So tell them the recipe for that.
So the detoxing bath, you put a couple of tablespoons of the bath salts. You want to dissolve that in a jar or in a glass of water before you throw it in the tub. So you put that in. Once it's dissolved, you throw that in the salt water in the bath. And then you want to add a half a cup of baking soda and a couple drops of lavender, 2 to 5 drops of lavender of essential oil. So essential oils are strong, so if you're not used to them, you might want to even start with 1 or 2 drops and see how that goes. I get a little essential oil crazy. But 1 or 2 drops will give you plenty. And that's just going to help you detox from the inside out. So you need to make sure that your bath water is at a temperature where you will sweat.
Yeah.
So that you can sweat it out.
Sweat out toxins. Should be super hot. You should actually be sweating once you get out of the tub as well.
Yeah, you continue to sweat out those toxins.
That's
For
how
sure.
you know if it's hot enough.
Yeah.
Shauna said having Dorothy come to do a pantry clean and read and understand labels was amazing.
Oh, that was such an awesome afternoon. Shauna invited me out to her house, and we did a pantry sweep. And it wasn't like one of those ones on TV where it's like, let's garbage everything, and then you take 2 big trash bags out to the garbage can, and you're left with nothing in your pantry. We didn't quite do a sweep, but we looked at what was in the pantry, into Shauna's pantry, and we actually put it into different categories. And it was in one of our categories was great. Let's keep it. It's a good product. And then we had a category that was like not the best, but let's make a better choice next time. And then we had a category that was like absolutely not. You cannot put this in your body. And then so we put that in a box, and I believe Shauna was going to donate some of those items instead of just trashing them. So yeah. So if you're interested in a pantry clean, I'm definitely open to coming out and helping out, understand ingredients and labels and all of that fun stuff.
And Chantel said here, so we're going to do this draw right away here, so stay tuned. We're not going to be here too much longer. Want to read that?
Chantel says, I'm here, but I'm still enjoying my bath salts from the mini fitness retreat. I will pass on entering my name. Oh,
okay.
That's so kind of you, Chantel.
Thanks for letting us know you're here. Vanda's going to be like, one more less for the draw. What do we have? Vanda said, still here, 5,000 steps later. Are you serious, Vanda? You're a maniac.
I would really, Vanda should video a day. Something, you should, Vanda. Something like how to get 20,000 steps in a day. And just, video yourself and how you do that. But go viral.
Vanda said one less. And then Brandy said over here on Instagram, she said that I love my essential oils too, Dorothy. What's your favorite essential oil, Brandy?
It's the toughest question
ever. We did that. Didn't we do that in the last?
No, we didn't do it as a live video. We actually did it as we do a morning show for our monthly members. So our monthly members, you can look forward to that one coming up. Morning show.
Can we get a piece of paper?
Yes, I can.
So Amber said yay for the competition. Coming up, Vanda said, okay. All right, Vanda, let's do it. Facebook, we're on Instagram as well. So Instagram, just through Tadia that we're using. And then Instagrammers, we're also, I just read that, Brandy. Brandy said anything citrus. I like citrus too, Brandy. Like orange. Orange is one of my favorite. Orange raw chocolate. Wow. But
funny, I didn't get any of the orange raw chocolate because somebody ate it all.
Wow.
Him eats it all.
Instagrammers, we are at facebook.com/trueformlive.
So I think it's safe to say Vanda is still here.
Look up there for a second.
Me?
To the camera and smile. I'm doing the screenshot. Stay right there.
Do you notice when I smile, I raise my eyebrows? I'm like, is that creepy or what?
It's a bit cartoon characterish. I always tell
I
Dorothy.
got Vanda, Amber. Yeah, he always tells me I'm a cartoon character.
Everything old, still here. All right. Oh, Brandy said grapefruit. Okay.
I put that one in my water, Brandy. Grapefruit.
Keep letting us know you're here.
Brandy's here. Who
So
else?
we're just writing your names down. So
Louise
everything old.
is here.
Patty and everything old is here.
Patty.
And then we have Brandy.
I have Brandy already.
Okay. And we have Louise.
I have Louise. Who else? Who else is here?
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah, Christine is there. What's up, Christine?
Who else is here? We've got Amber, Vanda, Brandy, Louise, Patty, Christine. Amber, I got you.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
We're doing a draw.
Who's on Instagram?
We got Brandy.
Brandy
Christine,
and Patty and
Patty.
Christine.
We got them here. Who else? Maxwell.
Maxwell. Oh, we didn't have Shauna in there.
You better have Shauna.
Shauna. Shauna, we got you now. Is that it, guys? I'll name them one more time. We have Amber, Vanda, Brandy, Louise, Patty, Shauna, and Christine. If we missed you, let us know. Right now. No? All right. The draw is gonna be now. Oh dear, I stood up. Was I not supposed to stand up? He's just screenshotting here. Okay, Drew, open your hands.
Who else? Oh, wait. Okay.
1, 2.
Vince probably went for another bike ride.
Vince. Or swimming. He goes swimming with his kids sometimes, like his students. Alright.
Almost there.
Almost there. Drew calls me Snurtle because I'm slow at everything.
She's very slow.
But that's a good thing.
Do you guys see my basil plant in the back?
That's Drew's baby. That basil plant he got when it was just a little, how do you call that in English? Like when it
Tiny?
just sprouts out.
See?
Yeah, there's a name for it. Okay. Anyway, he got it when it was just like this big, and it's been years. Years.
Like 3 years, maybe?
Oh gosh, maybe even longer than that. And Drew takes it around the house daily so it can catch all the sunlight. Yeah,
It's true.
it's true. Okay, our salt winner. I'm taking this very seriously, guys.
You got one?
I got one.
I'm sure you only got one.
It's just one. Okay, read it.
Brandy!
Brandy! You won the salt!
Congrats, Brandy. Thanks for tuning in and sticking around.
So, Brandy, what we can do is
Just leave it at the CLC.
we'll leave it at the CLC for you.
Yeah.
And then you can pick it up there.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That was a blast.
That
so
was
many
a
comments.
Fun show.
Yeah, it's so much fun when we get a chance to interact with you guys and answer your questions and laugh with you. And oh man, that was one of my favorite shows
Me too.
so far. So perfect. Brandy said, "Yay, perfect. I'll grab it on Monday." Chantel said, "Congratulations, Brandy." Amber said, "Congratulations again. This is our supportive group that we've loved so much. You guys are amazing." We're out of here. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. We're not doing our live video as we usually do on Friday morning, tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
So we try to do these every single Friday morning. It's challenging when we travel. We'll actually be flying in the air, so that's not going to work out for you. Shauna said, "Yay, Brandy," as well. Brandy, you get so much support. They're loving you winning. But thank you so much for your appreciation. Thank you so much for your support on Facebook, on social media, on Instagram, on a regular basis. We're also on YouTube. We're building that video channel as well.
It's exciting because we have some new stuff coming out for YouTube.
We do very soon.
It's
So
going to be fun.
subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's True Form Life. And we got lots of videos up there. Sometimes it's challenging on Facebook because you miss them.
Push down.
They get pushed down, you miss them, and they're not all stored in one area. So you can check out our YouTube channel for all past videos and then new ones as well.
And if you're looking for a laugh, you can watch our videos from a couple years ago.
People are like, "Oh, you're so good at videos." And I'm like, "You should have seen our first one."
Well, they weren't so good.
Brandy said, "I love the love." I like how we have people on Instagram communicating with people on Facebook.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
That's awesome. So have a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy. Avoid your summer weight gain. It's
Yes.
so important because
Stick to your routines.
Yeah.
Bring your own food. Drink lots of water.
it's so challenging to try to get back on track while you are, like when it comes the end of August or September, you're like, I got to start all over again.
Yes, don't skip your workouts just because it's summer. Get your workouts in.
That's right. And if you need some help, if you need a supportive group, if you need someone to lean on, we're definitely here for you. Media Shield? What's up, Media Shield? How you doing? Twisted Roots. Oh, we got Twisted Roots. That's Kelly. What's up,
Oh,
Kelly?
hey, Kelly.
We are excited, Kelly. Kelly's going to be helping us with yoga, and she's awesome. We just met her, and we're going to be working with her.
So excited.
You can follow her on Instagram at Twisted Roots _yoga. Kelly is going to be working with us coming up here soon. So
I
we're
believe
excited.
you call that an underscore.
What'd I say?
Underline.
Underline?
Twisted Roots _yoga. At Instagram. That's on Instagram.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know there was a limit. Instagram says we have 1 minute and 25 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
We're so live. There's a
Must be an hour
Media Shield
limit.
said, "I feel regret. I ate I can't say with my white shirt there because the writing's white.
I feel regret because I ate 2 cupcakes this morning.
Well, you can detox with some salts maybe.
I was going to say, or have a CTP smoothie to counteract the cupcakes.
Yeah, all right, we're out of here. Sorry, guys. We keep trying to end this, but thank you so much for being here. That was amazing. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will catch you later on social media throughout the week, wherever you are.
Next Friday, we will be here next Friday at our regular time, 7:30, regular day, regular time. Friday, next week, 7:30, but not tomorrow.
That's right. All right, guys. All right, anyways, we're out of here. Take care. I'm going to try to turn these off. All right, guys?
How about I do one and you do one? No?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye, guys.
See ya. Have a great weekend.